How are we doing, boys and girls? It is Ryan, and I am back with another free play video for Game 7 of the Celtics Sixers series on Saturday night. We got a bunch of good plays for us tonight, right? Um, and I'm super pumped to give them to you, so let's get right into the video. So last video, we took James Harden, 23.5 points plus assists. That cashed. It went to overtime. It really should not have cashed, but I guess it makes up for the ones that should have cashed for the past few days that didn't cash. So that was very, very good cash on our end. It went to overtime, but it cashed in OT. And then we had Cade over 40 PRA. That cashed pretty easily. That's not one of them where I'm going to say it shouldn't have cashed. Cade dropped 10 PRA in the first half. I didn't give up, though. I told John not to give up until the clock hit 0. So that's what happened in there. But we had an even better night in the VIP. So if you guys want to join the VIP, you can join with the 3-day free trial. And apply code NBA. That will be a link in the description of this video if you guys want to hop in the VIP. You can look here. Let's see. VIP winners from last night. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And past couple days in VIP, dude's been eating good. Bankroll management, I can tell he's learning from me with his bankroll management. Looks very good stuff on his end. More VIP winners. A lot of good shit happening in that VIP. VIP wins. More VIP wins. All the VIP wins. And there's something I wanted to show you guys, bro. I'm going to read this all. If you guys want to skip forward, you can. But I'm just going to be straightforward here. I was like one of the guys watching from TikTok Live asking the prop questions or the are you legit questions or if he's actually making us profit. But I started following Ryan in hopes of becoming a more overall well-rounded analyst within the sportsbook world. I joined the Cord on April 17th, completely new to everything, and with a $700 bankroll. I'm currently now sitting at $4,700 bankroll after withdrawing the original $700 and paying my rent as of May 1st. Just an extra shout out to Ryan, bro. It's really felt like I grew an extra brother in just 2 weeks. That is literally all I'm looking to do. Of course, it's nice. These guys are making bread, but the fact that we're just growing a community and people are growing cool with it, a lot of the good stuff. I think these were his messages here. 4,000, 4,000 as well. He sent me 4,700. There it is right there. But a lot of the good stuff. Shadas has been in there for a couple weeks, and he's already, I don't even know what the math is, 7x his bankroll, pretty much. So if you guys are looking to do that, just hop in the trial, try it out. A lot of good stuff in there. You can join the trial. You can join the lifetime as well. You can join the playoff pass that's into the end of June. So that works out as well. All the stuff will be in the bio if you want to try, but I highly suggest you just join the premium subscription. Get that 3-day free trial. You can cancel at any time. So like I said, join over the 1,740 members. The link is in the description. There's only a couple slots left, I believe, for the playoff pass. There's 12, but only a couple slots left for the playoff pass and the lifetime. But for our play today, we have Jaylen Brown over 21.5 points. Sure, he's missed in 2 out of his last 3, right? But a lot of stuff you have to factor in. One of the games was a blowout. Didn't play the entire fourth quarter, only played 28 minutes, and still dropped 18 points, correct? Yeah, 28 minutes. In the other game, he shot... game where he hit it, he shot 9 for 23, 6 for 15, all totally garbage Jaylen Brown games. This is game 7 at home in a series that should have been over in 6. They're 8.5 point spread favorites. He's hit this in 84% of games, 65 of 77. Games with Jason Tatum, he's hit this in 15 of 19. Okay? He will be playing ridiculous minutes tonight. I'm expecting close to 40, 38 is what we're looking at here. Oh, and yeah, I am starting on this props edge, testing it out for you guys. So in the comments, it would help me out if you guys like this. But games where he plays 36 minutes or more, 30 of 32, and he's hitting every game this series. His volume is going to be there. They are going to play him through the wire. It's going to be a high-paced game. Transition defense rank, if we look in the bottom of the league, 11 of 12. We're just going to stack a bunch of filters and show you guys what I'm thinking here. In the games where he's hitting it, he's shooting around 20 shots a game. Around 20 shots a game. So 7 of 7 when he does that. Say he shoots 18 shots a game, 9 of 9, averaging over 31 points per game. All of that stuff is pretty much what we're looking for here. You can see the defense for shooting guards for the Sixers are bottom 10 in the NBA on the season. Bottom 8 on the season, bottom 7 in the last 7 games, and bottom 4 in the last 15 games. So you can see here over the last 15, all averaging 24, basically 24 points per game on average. So say the points rank versus position, bottom 10 in the league, 11 of 11, bottom half of the league, 16 of 16. On the season when he plays 36 minutes and shoots 18 plus shots. He's hitting this in 25 of 25 games, shooting averaging 33 points per game. The shot chart here is cool. I'm not going to say too much about it. Like, it's behind my face. You can't really see much anyway, but pretty solid stuff. Jaylen Brown manages to score pretty much everywhere in here, definitely under the rim. It's very, very good stuff there as well. Scroll down here. Yeah, you can see projected minutes for Jaylen Brown are around 38. This site is very cool in terms of that. The points there are great as well. Transition, you can see as well, it's a very favorable matchup. 15% of the scoring, about 5 points, is going to come in transition, they think. Bottom 8 in the league. Transition is there. ISO, Jaylen Brown off the ISO. It's a pretty good ISO defense. The spot up is there. The free throw line, Jaylen Brown is a free throw merchant. The off screen in the pick and roll, it's also a ton of what Jaylen Brown does. He does get the putbacks, surprisingly. He does cut a lot. So it's a very favorable matchup all around. Take it that he plays a decent amount of minutes. Say he shoots 18 shots with no minute restriction or no limit filter. About 18 shots at the minimum. It's 95% on the season with the season on the line. I just don't see in any world how this can possibly go under. Against the Sixers on this season, sure, he's hit this in 10 of 16, but this is where we put the minutes on. Excuse me. It's called 35. 8 of 11. 7 of 10. 5 of 6 when he plays 37 minutes or more. They think he's playing 38, so 5 of 6. Like, everything is there that I need to see to be very okay with taking this play. So that's what we're taking for play number 1. Jaylen Brown over 21.5 points. I know it's been scary for the start of the playoffs, but it's very, very solid. And I know it looks a little messy because I just started using Props Edge. Want to show it to you guys, but I'm very, very confident in this play. And there's a bunch of tools on Props Edge that will... They say Joel Embiid is out. Is that real? Probable. Okay, so that's false. That is something you want to make sure. So that's not true. But Props Edge, very cool app in terms of sorting it out. We're going to keep trying it, keep seeing how it works for us. But for the free play videos, I am a big fan of Props Edge. So that's play number 1, Jaylen Brown over 21.5 points. Then you guys need to make sure you're throwing in play number 2, which is Jason Tatum to score 1 point. You get this in $100 in bonus cash when you sign up with code FFMI on Chalkboard. Deposit $20 to $100. They'll match your deposit. 20 gets you 20, 100 gets you 100. Send me a screenshot and I'll get you a month free of that VIP. Just send it to my Discord. My Discord is linked in the bio. And that's all you guys need. And for the last part of the play, Tyrese Maxey over 21.5 points. Tyrese Maxey. The first thing I want to look at is his minutes. Season on the line. I'm expecting 38 minutes at the minimum. 40 of 43 when he plays 38 minutes or more, right? Field goals attempted with Embiid. Games with Embiid. I want to see the field goals attempted. So we're going to go to Embiid. We're going to mark him as games with Embiid. Field goals attempted in games with Embiid. You guys can see here about 20 shots a game. He loses about 1 shot with Embiid. So we're going to go back to our points at 21.5. Back to our points at 21.5. So with Embiid on the season, he's shooting about 20 shots a game on average. His minutes, high 30s. So 38, 22, or 24 of 26 on the season. Games where he shoots about 20, we can call it 18 shots. Say at the worst he shoots 18. 21 of 21 on the season as well. Games versus point defenses that are bottom half of the league, 7 of 7. All averaging 33, well over this mark. It looks very, very solid. Averaging 32, well over this mark as well. Say he even shoots 16 shots, 22 of 23, 17 shots, 21 of 21. Embiid will be there. The opponent's pace is bottom half of the league. We can call it there 12 of 12, but it doesn't really matter in terms of the minutes he's going to play and the field goals that I expect him to be shooting. That's games with Embiid in the lineup. Games without Embiid in the lineup where he plays 38 minutes or more and shoots a minimum of 17 field goal attempts. He's hitting this at 97%, 35 of 36 on the season. You guys can see here tons and tons of volume. The volume stays pretty high regardless of that. If we put Embiid back into the lineup, you can see the volume stays pretty similar. I know it's dropped off pretty recently, but I expect this to continue in a game 7 where he will be on the floor a ton. You guys can see there games on this season. Where'd it go? Is there any filters applied? Okay. Games on the season where the opponent's rank bottom 10 in points allowed, 24 of 29, averaging almost 30 points per game. This just looks absolutely amazing. That's all I want. The 3 is wide open. That's where he's been shooting a ton from the top of the key, the mid-range, and close to the rim. This is pretty much how it lays out. It looks all amazing for how he scores versus this Boston defense over the last 30. Pretty tightened up, but it looks amazing. So I'm a big fan of this maxi play. And with that being said, those are the 2 plays for today. I'm going to keep learning Props Edge, make it a little bit cleaner so I don't waste too much of your time sorting out and doing all that. But looks absolutely amazing on the day. So Jaylen Brown, 21.5 points. Maxey, 21.5 points, 1.81. It's a very solid play. Like, comment your thoughts on Props Edge and this play. Let me know if you guys like how the screen looks, like the value that I can bring to you guys doing it. But let me know in the comments and make sure you're subscribed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.